Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dunsin Ateji and I talk about faith and lifestyle and majorly on how I came as an international student to Canada, my experiences and everything. So, as you have seen today, we're going to be talking about 5 things you should do when you arrive in Canada. And then I'm also going to be giving you 2 extra tips. As a nice person that I am, I'm going to be giving you 2 extra bonuses. So let's just say 7 things you should do when you come to Canada. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, stay tuned. So, number 1 on my list will be get a SIM card. Get a SIM card, though. You get why. So basically, you have to get a SIM card that you can put into your phone. So it gives you data and the ability to call people and all those stuff. So basically, there are different service providers here in Canada. We have Fido, we have for this part, I don't know any other one apart from Fido. But yes, we actually have Fido, Lucky. Which have I seen people use again? I use Fido, so that's why I know Fido. Wow, I can't even remember anyone. But yeah, actually, you can just search online, Google. We have different service providers in Canada. I use Fido and I pay like $60 a month for 25 gig data, free calls to people in Canada and free text messages to people outside Canada. But if you call somebody outside Canada, they'll charge you extra. So yeah, I used to pay $50 when I first came, but they were only giving me 3 gig data and 3 gig data and the other things, free calls and free text messages to people outside. But one time they were doing like a bonus or bonanza, that kind of thing. So you get to pay $60 and you get 25 gig worth of data. It's plenty. I know you used to finish it, but then it's always better to have more rather than having less. So basically, what is the importance of having this data? Because once you have data on your phone, normally if you're in your house or maybe an hotel or something, there will always be Wi-Fi. But the moment you step outside of the house, you have to have data on your phone. So basically, it helps you find your way on Google Map and all those stuff. It is very important so that you will not misplace. Because basically, especially if you are coming in newly into Canada, you have to be able to find your way around, and the only way you can do that is by using Google Map. Yeah. Number 2 on my list is get a bus pass. It's called a compass card basically here in Canada. So what is it about? It helps you transport from one place to another, especially if you're using the bus or you're using the train. I'm going to show you a picture of how it looks like and also show you a process in which you can do it. So there are 2 ways you can get your compass card if you first come to Canada. Find the nearest train station around you, or like for example, what I did was that I first checked on my map. First of all, basically you have to use Uber definitely the first time you come. So get to the nearest train station around you first, because you cannot continue using Uber now. Get the nearest train station around you, then just get the compass card. You can get it directly from the machine. Yeah, so you can. And there's another way you can do it. You can also actually book, like request for a compass card online. I'm going to show you the whole process, but the only issue about that one is that it takes like 10 business days. It can come before then, but you definitely need to get your way around and find so many things. So it's just easier to just visit the nearest train station around you and get a compass card, fill it up. You have cash for now, especially if you don't have a bank account where you already have your debit card and your credit card. So you get your compass card so that you'll be able to move around, get it and add value to it. First, I will advise that you don't do the monthly subscription, because the monthly subscription is like $100 for zone 1, 170 something, 100, that 150 something or 70 something for zone 2, and almost close to 200 for zone 3. You will understand all these zones I'm talking about. I'm majorly focusing on Canada, yeah, like British Columbia, just in case. So it's just better to just add value. You can just add like $50 to your Compass card, or add like $100 to your Compass card. So every trip you are going on, it will be removing it. This is just for the first month before you understand how everything goes. Then number 3, register for your SIN. The first thing you should definitely do as you arrive in Canada is to register for SIN. So SIN is social insurance number. Basically, this number allows you to work, because anytime you go looking for a job, or maybe if you get accepted, they will ask you what is your SIN, what is your social insurance number. So there are 2 ways you can actually do this also. You can either visit Services Canada or just apply for it online. As I've said before, applying for it online might actually take a while, but definitely also you might not even get a job as soon as possible. So if you can wait, you can wait. But yeah, I did mine online and I got it before I even got a job. Definitely it will take like a month or so, but I heard it's easier if you just go straight to the Service Canada. But definitely don't forget that if you are going to Service Canada, you have to go with your study permit, go with your carry all your documents. Carry all your documents and go there. Don't say, let me just carry one thing. Carry everything, because you never can tell what they will ask you. So you can get your social insurance number like that. So basically, your social insurance number allows you to work. It's more like, a way that they can keep tabs, keep track and everything. So it's very important that you get your social insurance number. Very important. That's number 3. Then number 4 on my list is so get a bank account. Yes, that is very, very important also, because as time goes on, you might run out of cash in your hand, and basically everything, this is a cashless society already. We know they use cash, we don't do cash, So yeah, it's very important to get a bank account, and there are different banks in Canada: TD Bank, Scotia Bank, Royal Bank of Canada, that is RBC, the CIBC. Those are the 4 major ones I know of. So you can go to any of them and open banks. Yes, and one very important tip in opening a bank: don't just enter and say, I want to open bank account, I'm new here, all this. No, tell them, I am an international student. I want to open a bank account. Do you have any benefits? See, don't dull yourself, or don't dull yourself at all. So they have different benefits for international students. For example, in Scotia Bank that I use, I get to have like free transfers. Normally they debit like $16, I think, either per month or per every 12 transactions you have made. But as an international student, it's free for you, like all through your school. And they always definitely inform you that after you're done with school, you should come and inform them, so that they can remove the reward for you. And then some other banks give out gifts. They do like bonuses and all those stuff. So very, very important. Let them know that you're an international student and ask, what are your benefits as an international student, opening a bank with them and all those things. Yeah, and if they ask you, do you want a credit card? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't, even though you might not need it or you might not use it, but definitely get the credit card. They won't give you definitely on that day. They would, I don't know, depending on the bank, but the 2 banks that I opened, they delivered it to my house, basically. So yes, if they ask you, do you need a credit card? Yes, you do. You do need a credit card, even though you might not use it, but it's very important in the long run. You might even still see it, trust me, you will still, even me that used to say that I will never use it, now I'm even using this small one. The benefits is actually very good, and it's also going to help like later on, because literally everything, like every big thing you need to buy, like you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, or what else, well, let's just leave it at house and car. They'll basically want to know what even your phone. Yes, if you want to get a new phone, they'll basically want to know what your credit score is, because basically if you are borrowing money, they want to see how well you are able to pay back, how you have been paying back well, and all those stuff. It is very important. That they call it credit score. Yeah, So if you want to buy a car, if you want to buy out, they will ask for your credit score and all those stuff. So it is very important that you get a credit card. That is number 4. Number 5, the last and not the least, and I still have my 2 bonuses. Yes, so number 5 on the list is to register for MSP. So if you are coming to Canada, definitely, and this I'm referring to international students, because obviously you are going to be staying more than 6 months, you need to register for your MSP. It is called the Medical Services Plan. Also very important, let's ask your school, look out for information, let know what type of medical plans that they are using and all the stuff. But the major one that I know for all international students is the MSP, Medical Services Plan. So it's very important that you can everything I've mentioned, SIN or bus pass or MSP, or you can register for everything online. Just type online MSP, you will see all the registration, everything you need to do. The MSP basically is for your medical insurance in the case whereby you are sick or something. Because if you go to hospital without your insurance plan, it means you will go bankrupt. So yeah, it is very important that you register for your MSP. And it's very important you do it as soon as possible, like the first week of you arriving into Canada. Online, do it online. This one, don't even have anywhere to go to. MSP, just type MSP on your Google and do it the first week of you arriving into Canada, because MSP usually takes like 3 months, just 3 months before you can get it. So make sure you do these things in the first week of your arrival into Canada to make life easier for you. Yeah, and to my 2 final bonuses. Number 5. Thrift Store, you people, Thrift Store. It's like I've even been mentioning this Thrift Store in all of my videos. So you guys, I know how hard it might be coming in as an international student, having spent a lot on school fees, trying to find a house and all those things. It is very important that, and you will definitely need clothes. That one is for sure. Especially depending if you're not coming during the winter time, like around that December, January, February. Yes, and going to malls and all those things might be quite expensive to shop and all those things. So definitely go to a thrift store. So it is spelled THRIFT. Anywhere you are, like your first week in Canada, maybe if you have like cash in hand and all those things, just type thrift store near me. Thrift store near me. So basically it will show you a list of thrift stores that you can find around you, the ones that are closest to you and everything. Go there, you can get anything. Anything you want. But majorly we're talking about clothes, shoes, winter jackets, winter boots. What else? You can even find some house things that you need. You guys, anything. They even sell books, house equipment, so many things, guys, and it is cheaper. It is like our bend down select in Nigeria now, very cheap things. So yeah, it's very important. Thrift store, don't go and waste it. You want to spend money, you will spend, you will still spend. But if you're talking about clothes here and all these things, don't waste your money. Just go to a thrift store. Don't bother yourself about going to a mall. When you have money and you're saying, hey, and if you have money too, when you come, you can now be buying designers inside mall. Good for you. But just to save more money and be on the safe side, basically, go to a thrift store. You can get clothes very cheap, get shoes very cheap, winter jackets, and all those stuffs. So then the last one is getting a place. Yeah, I don't know, I might probably dwell on this, but if you are coming into Canada for the first time, it is advisable. I'm advising you from my own point of view, from my experience, and from what I've seen also. Get an Airbnb. First, register. Don't go and do hotel. Hotel is expensive. But if you have money too, no problem. So I owe you. But Airbnb is always cheaper. Let me now show you the comparison. In an hotel now, you can see $100 per night or $200 per night, depending on the type of hotel that you go and pick. For Airbnb, we're talking about $30 per night, $40 per night, $50 per night. You can even find cheaper. When I first even came, I think mine was $30 per night. Yes, and I spent my own. It was compulsory for me to do quarantine, so basically that was where I did my own quarantine. but people that have been coming, they're not really necessary, like they don't necessarily even have to do quarantine, do you get? But why is it important for you to get an Airbnb first? So if you book an Airbnb for like a week, 2 weeks max, basically, during those 2 weeks, you can start looking for houses. It helps you to like explore, go around, look for houses. And I'm also going to give you 3 places that you can check for houses. Number 1, we have Facebook Marketplace. It is the most important and popular place, basically, like that you can get your rent. Number 2, we have Kijiji, and number 3, we have Craigslist. Craigslist, some people have been hearing, some people have been saying there are so many 419 Yahoo, so many. See, Yahoo is everywhere, but anyway, but just be careful. You definitely have to be careful of people you are messaging and all those stuff. But I would definitely recommend Facebook Marketplace. It is like the best. You will see so many options, so many places, and so many things, and like, see, you see anything, you find anything. So yeah, it is always advisable to get an Airbnb for the first 2 weeks. Start looking for houses on Facebook Marketplace. Message people. Some people do not reply you. Some people, it take time. They just used to shy away someone's time, but that's the essence of the 2 weeks and everything. Message people. Book an app. If they reply you, book a time to come and see, check out their places and everything. Check it out. You have so many options, basically. So very important. Don't start looking for house when you're in Nigeria or from your own country because see, you will sleep there. But get into Canada, get an Airbnb, stay there for like 1 week, 2 weeks max, depending on how lucky you are to get a place soon. So do everything. Like, you can even go out while you're in Airbnb. You can go out, check out so many places and all those things. So I hope this video has been very helpful to you, and if you have any more questions or inquiries, or you're curious about some things, please make sure you tell me in the comment section, and I'll be ready to answer all of your questions. And also, please don't forget to share this video, like this video, subscribe, share to people that you think are planning on traveling and all those things, because I'm here to answer all your curiosities or any question that you may have. Thank you guys, and this is the end of my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and everything nice. Comment, let me hear what you have to say and all those things. Thank you guys. See ya, catch ya later. Bye.